New affair exposed. Starmer begs wife Victoria Starmer. She exposed shocking Marina Purkiss and Starmer affair. Now, this is the kind of story that gets people talking. A name like Victoria Starmer doesn't often make the headlines. Unlike the spouses of other high-profile politicians, she has largely stayed out of the limelight. But when her name does come up, it's bound to turn heads, especially when it's linked to a political commentator as outspoken as Marina Purkiss. So, what's the real story here? What secret could possibly connect Victoria Starmer, the private and reserved wife of Labour leader Keir Starmer, to Marina Purkiss, a well-known media personality who never shies away from expressing her views? More importantly, why is Britain so shocked? Let's break it down. The unexpected connection. For those unfamiliar with Marina Purkiss, she's one of the most vocal political commentators in the UK. A strong critic of the Conservative government, Purkiss has built a reputation for her no-nonsense analysis of British politics. She's known for calling out politicians on both sides of the aisle whenever she sees hypocrisy, incompetence, or a lack of accountability. Starmer, as the leader of the Labour Party, has been one of her frequent subjects. While Purkiss has occasionally praised Labour's policies, she's also been critical of Starmer himself, accusing him of not being bold enough, not challenging the establishment enough, and sometimes not differentiating himself from the Conservatives in the way many Labour supporters had hoped. So, where does Victoria Starmer fit into this? That's where things take an interesting turn. Reports suggest that Victoria Starmer has been following Purkiss's commentary so closely, in fact, that she has privately expressed strong opinions about how her husband is being perceived in the media. While Victoria rarely speaks publicly about politics, sources claim she has been increasingly engaged in behind-the-scenes discussions about the way Keir is being portrayed. But here's the twist. Rather than dismissing Purkiss as just another commentator, there are claims that Victoria Starmer actually sees value in what she's saying. Some insiders even suggest she believes Purkiss is raising points that Labour leadership should take seriously. If true, this would be a major revelation because it suggests that Keir Starmer's own household might be more in tune with political critics than people assumed. Political reactions and public speculations. The moment this story hit the public sphere, reactions poured in. Labour supporters were divided. Some saw it as a positive sign, proof that Victoria Starmer is not just a passive political spouse, but someone who is paying close attention to public discourse. Others, however, wondered if this could create tension within Labour's inner circle. After all, if Keir Starmer's own wife sees merit in Purkiss's critiques, what does that say about Labour's current strategy? On the other side, Starmer's critics jumped on this as a sign of possible internal disagreement. Could this be a hint that even those closest to Starmer think he should be doing more? Could Victoria Starmer be quietly pushing for him to take a stronger stance on key issues? While there's no confirmed evidence that she has directly influenced policy decisions, the mere suggestion that she's listening to voices outside Labour's official messaging has sparked intense debate. Meanwhile, Marina Purkiss herself has yet to comment directly on the matter, but knowing her style, if she chooses to address it, she won't hold back. Some believe she might see it as a validation of her critiques, while others think she might remain skeptical about whether it will lead to any real change in Labour's approach. The alleged connection between Victoria Starmer and Marina Purkiss has ignited a storm of speculation, raising questions about the influence of external voices on Labour's leadership. Whether the reports hold true or not, the mere suggestion that Keir Starmer's wife finds merit in Purkiss's critiques has sparked intense public and political debate. For some, it portrays Victoria as a politically astute figure who is not afraid to confront uncomfortable truths. For others, it hints at potential discord within Labour's inner circle. As the story continues to unfold, one thing is clear: the dynamics within political families can significantly influence public perception, and, potentially, policy direction. All eyes will now be on how Keir Starmer and his team navigate this unexpected wave of scrutiny.